welcome back to the Princess Garage. It's been a hot minute, ain't it? Yeah, it has. It's totally been a hot minute. Still don't have the car. It is still at the garage having things done that the Prince and I can't nor don't want to do. Just saying. But I do have an unboxing. We did get... I do have an unboxing to do, and I'll kind of give you an update on it. We know that we had him check the valves in the motor while he had it because we had some issue with the valves. I haven't put out all the videos on it yet because I'm trickling them out because we don't have the vehicle, which means I can't do any more work on it. So teasing y'all a little bit, but I promise it'll be worth the wait. So valves are good. We did have a leaky valve, and we were able to get that taken care of, and that actually solved our issue. So hell yeah. Two thumbs up. They've been adjusted. Motor's in good shape, so
compression's great.
Compression's good. Motor's in good shape, so hell's yeah to that too, because that makes our life a lot easier. We weren't sure. It's off getting the timing belt done right now. Timing belt.
Billet water inlet.
Oh, a billet water inlet.
Rest of the silicone for high performance hoses.
The rest of the hoses, because he had to take the radiator off to get to the timing belt. And since he had to take the old radiator off, we just gave him the new one because that's just
high performance
stupid. We have a lightweight, high performance radiator that is getting put back on it because it would just be completely ridiculous to put the old one back on when we had the new one. So we're just going to have him put the new one on. So those things will all be done by the time it gets back, and a new water pump.
And a new tensioner pulley.
And a new tensioner pulley. You can tell I know what that means. Anyway, there's a bit of stuff getting done by it. When we get done doing a few other things, Dan, which is the one at Cleveland Performance, that's where we go, all the local peeps, that's where you need to go to get your stuff done, because Dan is amazing. He wants to put it on the dyno just to kind of see where we're at when we do the carburetor. So hopefully we'll be doing that, you know, in the near future, not too awful long. It just kind of depends. All right, so the unboxing of what we've got so far is we actually for Christmas, the Prince got a set of performance pedals. There's actually two underneath here. So there's this one and there's two like this.
They're Sparcos.
They are Sparco, which is a really good brand.
Big name.
Big name. I did not buy these from Allison Automotive, but I do have some stuff in here that I did buy from Mark. So an unofficial sponsor of this series would be Mark from Allison Automotive and Dan Rawls from Cleveland Performance. They want to be official sponsors, we can talk. Just saying. But anyway, we've got these. We have an oil cap, billet aluminum, that has an Abarth symbol for it. But here's the thing. Here's the actual cap itself. Isn't that nice? But you notice that the Abarth symbol is not in here because Mr. Allison is really smart. And what he does is he sends you the emblem here. Let me see. Or no, that's the Fiat emblem. Here's the Abarth emblem, which is right here. You don't put the emblem in here until you actually install the oil cap. You know why? You in the corner, you're right, so that you get the correct orientation, and your Scorpion isn't sideways or offways or whatever. He's in the orientation you want. So once we get this actually installed, then we'll put our Abarth symbol in here instead of the Fiat symbol. So that's gonna be fun. This is actually some pretty good weight too. I like it. It's nice. Let me put this back in the bag. And I think the other thing that we got was the Prince got a hair up his butt, and he decided he was just going to change the mirrors out altogether. And there's a couple of different reasons. The ones that are on it, okay, come on, we'll admit it, they look like crap, right? They do. They look like crap.
I could fix that.
But the issue with it is the mirrors that we had on it, which I think were standard, what actually came with the 79 Fiat, is the whole mirror moved, not the glass, just the glass. Like on new cars, you adjust the glass, the whole compartment doesn't move. Well, on this, the whole compartment moves. So depending on who's driving, it doesn't make for very good aesthetics when the car's parked or you're out driving if, you know, your mirrors aren't in the same place. You know, one's this way and one's like this way because you need to see. See where I'm going? So it does. It looks ridiculous. So what the Prince did was he went ahead and just bought some updated mirrors that look really nice. Of course, they're brand new, but the glass moves. They are Italian, but the glass moves. So we don't have to worry about, you know, them looking ridiculous because one's, you know, cantered and one isn't, right? That's just, it's goofy. So here they come.
Bullet mirrors.
Look at how pretty that is. Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? Look. It's so pretty. It's very close to the shape we currently have, right?
No, not
No?
even close. It's more a Barth.
Okay, it's more a Barthen. So these are bullet shape is what these are called. You can see my ring light. Hey. But they're bullet shaped. They're all black. We're going to keep in with the theme of the car, which is yellow paint, black accessories, which is going to be the boot, the trunk, the top, well, the boot, the hood, the top, the fender wells,
or the fender flares.
Fender flares, excuse
And the
me.
rockers.
And the rockers are all going to be black. The body is going to be yellow, and then we have accent pieces that are mostly going to be in red, some in blue, because, you know, we did change some of the hoses and put them blue because he just didn't like the way the red looked. So we made it blue, and it's on our standard, so it doesn't matter anyway. But keeping in with that theme, these will be black as well, which I think the old ones were black too, were they not? Yeah, they just looked bad. So these are really, really, really nice. We'll probably get those on when the car comes back. Wow. We got kittens that are trying to kill themselves because they just knocked over the rifle.
You still have the food. They're running around with the food.
How are they running around with the food? Okay.
You need to put it up somewhere.
Apparently, I have really smart kittens that I put some treats in a bag because we had to take Murder Pants to the vet, so I was giving him treats because he was being a good boy. And I have them in a bag, and Jack is smart enough to realize those are treats in the bag, and he's actually come up here, stole the bag 3 times already, and running off with it like, you know, he's killed a mouse or something. It's terribly funny. I don't think, do we have anything else? I think that's it, isn't it? For right now? The mirrors, the oil cap,
Well, look in the box. If
and the
that's
brake
everything,
pedals. I'm pretty sure that's
the
it.
Suspension part, because the suspension. You should tell them
Suspension parts have been ordered. My understanding is okay. So let me tell you. We'll just let's go ahead and get into
order of
this.
things.
Let's talk about some stuff that happened at Christmas, okay? Because somebody thought that they'd be real smart and order some parts for the car for the Prince because she thought she was real good because he had stuff in Amazon. Do you know what happens when he asks for parts or things like that? Or he's like, oh no, you can totally get these things. I screwed up. I screwed up with a silencer. I screwed up with pistol grips. I mean, I've screwed up with a bunch of stuff. Did I make this one any easier? No, I didn't. What did I buy you? Dampers?
You bought,
Dampers.
no, you bought, a coilover, whatever kit.
I bought a coilover kit apparently.
Work,
So
but-
look, here's what happened. He had it in his Amazon list. So I'm thinking, oh, well, he's got it in the list. So those are just parts that he wants. He just hasn't bought yet. Was it? No.
Research.
You know what's worse? Can't return it. It's too late. Yeah. So that's what happened with that. I won't be doing that again. No. Princess won't be buying any more car parts for anything. Prince can do it. So he has started ordering suspension parts. I believe. I think you got the shocks.
We got the dampers and springs.
Dampers and the springs. He found the shocks. Most of the stuff I think we're buying through Allison or through he also has a shop on eBay as well. So not only does he sell directly through Allison Automotive, but you can actually buy some stuff from Mark on eBay, which we kind of do either or, I think.
This thing's Spider-Man.
Spider-Mark on eBay. Might be Spider-Mark. If I can find the link on eBay, I'll put it down in the description box below in case you guys want to do some business with Mark. I highly recommend it if you have any kind of a Fiat. Oh, hey, by the way, to my friend up in Canada, my new subscriber, how's it going, my friend? He is looking for a 74. 124, I think that he wants to do, but he's looking for one that's in a nicer area so that it doesn't have like salt rust or anything like that. In any event, hey man, how's it going? Yeah, we know about Mark Allison. Anybody that has anything to do with a Fiat, like he really is your go-to man. He's very knowledgeable, absolutely happy to help. We literally know each other on first name basis now. Like the Prince can call and go, hey, it's Tom. He's like, hey, Tom, how's it going? Like, cause yeah. And he pretty much answers any questions that, that we have. If we can't find the answer to something that we need or we're just not real sure, he's a phone call away. Dude's happy to help. Like he's really, really, really good at what he does. And he has good prices on almost everything. Like I said before, probably 80 to 90% of the things that we're going to buy for this vehicle are probably at the end of the day going to come from Mark Allison. So trust me when I say use him. He's really good. His YouTube channel is always linked down below in any car video that I do since we've really started doing them. Like I said, he's an unofficial sponsor. So look him up. He's very, very knowledgeable and can help you out with anything. So you guys be patient. This video probably isn't going to come out for several weeks because I have other videos that I want to put out before this one comes. So just be patient. Again, if you want to know all the things that are going on with the retro mod for the Spider Abarth, subscribe to my channel, right? Like hit the notification bell because that's really the only way. I don't want to give out a whole lot of information because I want people to watch the videos. That's kind of sort of what it's for. But since you're watching them, just go ahead and subscribe. You're helping me out, right? So just go ahead and do that and hit the notification bell while you're at it. All right, so
tell them the order of what's to come once it comes back from the speed shop.
I don't know what the order of what it is that's
Suspension,
gonna. Okay, wait.
all new.
Suspension, all new.
A-arms, upper arms.
See, if you're giving all this, they're gonna.
No,
okay,
they don't
all
know
right.
what it's gonna be.
Okay.
They want to watch you do it.
Okay, so we're
you're
gonna do
replace the entire suspension.
the entire
Brand
suspension will be done when it comes back. We will start into those things, weather permitting, because we're gonna have to work in the garage.
Then the exhaust.
Then the exhaust.
Complete performance exhaust. Headers from Mark.
Okay, they can hear you.
Bundle.
Okay, so apparently we're going to do the complete exhaust from Bark, which is called the Snake Bundle.
No, the headers are going to
The headers are called the Snake Bundle. I know it's because how the tubes come in, they look like a bunch of coiled up snakes.
Length, so they're all the same length, which means every cylinder is getting the same compression and pressure, whatever, and that's what makes them so good.
Okay.
So we're going to do that.
Y'all heard what he said.
The speed shop is going to provide the tubes and probably the mufflers.
Okay.
It's going to sound like yours or better.
Yeah, it's got to sound good. It has to sound good. It needs to go fast. Vroom, vroom. Needs to sound good. Vroom, vroom.
Then after the suspension is done, then we're going to move on to the carburetors and the
okay, so once
manifold.
We're going to do that before the exhaust?
No, after. Because that's going to be the last thing before
Okay, so suspension, exhaust,
then the carburetors and the intake manifold.
then the carburetors and the intake
So it
manifold.
can go back on the dyno to get tuned.
Then it will go on the dyno and get tuned. We're hoping to have this stuff done, by late spring. Good weather to start driving. Technically, it is drivable now. Now that the timing belt is done, it's safe
To the car.
for us to drive because we were really, really, really worried about the timing belt. We were informed by Mark that's kind of one of those things of if you get an older Fiat, the first thing you need to do, I don't care, is you need to get a new timing belt unless you have a record of when it was done. The issue with that car is if the timing belt breaks, the car will continue to run and it will kill your motor. It's not like normal cars where if it breaks, the car just breaks down. These technically won't. They'll keep running. So first order of business that I would tell anybody, whether you know what you're doing or not, if you get an older Fiat and you don't have a record of when that timing belt was changed, change it. First thing you want to do. You want to make sure. So we've already gotten that done on the list, or it's being done at this point in time. So it's completely safe to drive now. We don't have to worry about breaking the motor. You can see my demons back there. That's Murder Pants messing around. Hey man, what's going on? You want to say hi to the peoples? Little jerk.
Providing we fixed all the oil leaks, we won't be doing new cams on it until sometime in the future. But if that doesn't,
we had a leak that Dan found, and he knew it was up high, so I don't know exactly where it's at. If the leak is fixed, I think we changed some valve covers.
Well, when we
some
changed-
gaskets in
we
there.
changed the
If
gaskets
that
on the
fixes
top.
it, we'll probably leave the cams alone for a while. If that doesn't fix it, then we're gonna get in there.
Cabs are going in.
Yeah, then we'll end up going in there and doing that, because if you got to take all that stuff off, you might as well just change it.
Do it once,
because you're
don't
going to
do it
have to
twice.
take it all off to change the covers in it, or the gaskets and all that stuff. So you might as well just do it and be done with it. All right, so this has now turned into almost a 16-minute long video, because we're kind of getting into some of the other stuff that we're going to be doing
Stay
later
tuned, 'cause
on.
that's what's coming.
So yeah, stay tuned. This is going to be a super fun series. It has been so far, and I'm anxious to see, how things progress. It's kind of fun even to look back now to kind of see where we were and where we are right now. So stay tuned. You guys want to keep up with the retro mod. Till I see you next time, you guys know the rules. Stay safe, stay clean, and have a perfect day. Bye.